Good morning. This is Susan McCars. I'm interviewing Ed Alvarez from the Unionville Athletic Club located in the Hilton Hotel in Markham. Ed, good morning.
Good morning.
It's nice to meet you. Tell me something about your business.
We're a full-service health club. We have 4 international squash courts, complete gym with fitness classes, cardio equipment, weights, a pool. We also have some amenities such as hot tubs and steam and sauna in both the men's and women's locker room, and a club lounge.
What made you decide to open this business?
I've been in the business for about 25 years, and the club was looking for a new operator, so my partner and I looked at the club and decided to get involved with it back in 2015.
That's great. So it's been 4 years?
Yeah,
Almost 5?
yeah. Going on the end of 4 years.
And how did you choose this profession?
I sort of had an interesting, I sort of fell into it a little bit. I was a squash pro, and then I was a teaching pro at a club, and then I had the opportunity to buy into it, and then from there I just sort of kept going in that business and became an owner of various clubs in Toronto. I got my start in Saskatchewan, where I grew up.
Well, that's interesting. And what did you like about this particular business?
Well, it's a great business in terms of it's very social. You're networking with a lot of people. You're obviously providing a service, health and wellness for people. So that's a nice feeling when you see people getting results in the gym or making friends on the squash court, and it's a positive sort of thing. So good.
And what about the demographics? Like, who are the ones that actually attend your club?
Interestingly, it tends to, at this location in the business in general, tends to skew older. So 35 and up tend to look at using health clubs. Not sure why that is. Perhaps people are more settled and they have the time and disposable income to use a club, but that tends to be the case.
All right. And what is something that people don't know about your business?
I think for me, what I've noticed over the years, that it's the people that are steady users that don't really do like aggressive workouts, but just come in continually, that get the results. We see people getting fit over time just by maintaining a steady workout. You get people that come in and they do very aggressive workouts for 1 or 2 weeks, and then it's so intense that they lose interest or they can't keep it up, and then they sort of fade off. But the people that just sort of plod along, it's sort of the tortoise and the hare kind of mentality. So if you just sort of keep at it, steady, you'll get results.
What are some of the facilities that you offer here?
As mentioned, we have a suite of cardio equipment, treadmills with media, with TVs. We have free weights, both pin loaded and plate loaded. We have a pool and hot tub, 4 international squash courts, table tennis, which is surprisingly popular, and then about 50 weekly classes, Zumba, yoga, and other classes like that. So.
Okay. Have you had any odd requests from any of your clients?
Not that I can think of, and perhaps none that I can share, but it's been, it's for the most part, I'd say nothing really that unusual.
Okay. So how do you motivate your staff?
I like to give people, I'm an entrepreneur by heart, in my heart, so I try to give people the ability to control their workflow and to have autonomy. We don't like to micromanage people, and it's important in this business to stay really positive, because you're not in the back of a factory working, so you're dealing with people. So if your staff are not happy, it's going to affect the member experience. So you have to keep everybody happy and upbeat. And generally, if you appeal to people's sense of responsibility and doing the right thing, most people that are hard workers they will do that. They'll work well.
So what categories are people in your team? Like, who do you have that actually work physically here all the time?
So you'll always have, we have 2 cleaners on staff at all times. Then we have personal trainers, fitness trainers. Then we have a fitness director that manages the trainers. We'll have a membership director that looks at helping people with joining the club or changing their membership status, that sort of thing. Then we have club administrators, and then a general manager that sort of runs the business day to day.
We have some flies that are flying around here that want to be part of this conversation. They want a membership.
Yeah.
What are your goals over the next year?
Just continue to be more part of the community. We're trying to, ingratiate ourselves to the local community business leaders and small business owners, residents in the area. So one of the things is we're fairly hidden, so it's just getting the word out and building our brand within the community.
And what's your greatest challenge?
I think basically, the fitness business is very competitive. As mentioned, we're fairly hidden, so it's just really that exposure of our club, to the community and becoming part of the community. So it's a very small. The gym business is a very small geography in terms of who you attract as customers. So we're looking at a 5-kilometer radius of people that can actually get to our club on a daily basis. So.
And hopefully word of mouth.
Word of mouth helps. It's a big help. So.
And what do you love most about the neighborhood?
It's a diverse neighborhood. I love Old Main Street. There's some good restaurants in town. And some excellent parks that I've been to, and it's a really nice, modern, progressive neighborhood. So it's great.
That's good. And have you witnessed any significant changes in the area?
Well, I mean, the most obvious is the amount of real estate, the condos, the development that's going on. A lot of condominiums in the area, which then informs a lot of business growth. There's a lot of new businesses coming in the area, but yeah, just a ton of development surrounding the club.
What is the most memorable experience you've had working here?
For me, I coach a little squash. Even at my age, I'm still out there coaching a little bit, and probably working with some of the families and some of the junior players that are now playing tournaments and making squash their main sport. That's very positive thing for me. So
that's good. And it's the kids, is it not?
Yeah.
Coaching. And have you got a favorite place that you like to go to in this neighborhood, other than in the actual facility?
I tend to gravitate towards Old Main Street. Obviously, it's very beautiful there. And then I've gone to I go to Smash a fair bit, the restaurant down the street, down Highway 7. So those are the areas I gravitate towards.
Great. Is there anything exciting going on that customers should know about in terms of the club? Anything new or exciting coming?
We've got some brand new treadmills. That it's a small thing, but they're really they're top of the line. They're very interesting. The media that they have on them is very exciting in terms of you can walk on paths all over the world in real time and see yourself moving through the geography, actual video of the geography. So that's really cool, and we've got a lot of good membership specials now over the summer. It's a good time to join, just because it's technically our off season, so we've got some good rates, and it's a lot more things to come. We're adding value, every quarter we're adding something. So.
Okay, and what is the best way for people to contact you?
Both email and phone, membership at unionvilleac.com, or our phone number 905-470-8500. Either way, you can contact us, and you'll most likely speak to Joseph, our membership director. And we're very generous in terms of extended free trials, so people feel comfortable at the club. We are a club, so we want people to really like the culture and what we do. So we do quite long trials, so people can sort of get a feel for the space. So.
Is there anything that you can give somebody who want to come in, a coupon or a coupon or something that they can quote when they call in to look for membership?
Yeah, I think we're really excited to have some people come in and from this video. And so we're doing a 1 month free trial, absolutely no obligation. And if you quote UAC Park Bench, they'll know that that's what that relates to, and the staff will happily get you in for a free trial.
And do they contact you by phone or by membership? Or by
Membership,
email?
either one, and you'll be directed to Joseph, our membership director.
That's super. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
thanks.
It's so nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, bye.